For this chapter, I want to talk to you about the characters. This little section you just read is the only party scene in the book. It's the only time that all of the different characters are in the same room. There are always characters I like more than others. And in this one, I kind of let that shine with the way Bird gets to interact with people. You get a little bit more of his backstory, things that you would never know about him if he hadn't been hanging out with that underage girl. Or the way Eggs kind of lets himself go from being the cool, tough guy to someone who's having a little bit of a meltdown and not able to hold his composure because he's done way too many drugs. And for me, especially writing big party scenes like this is pretty fun because you just get to let your characters do whatever they want. And there are times when it's frustrating because, you know, I set out to write something and I'm like, this is the end result that I want from this scene. And then I kind of realize the characters that I'm working with and I'm like, that's not at all how these people would react to this situation. And you just have to adapt because your characters exist, you can't change them. Perhaps over time they will change, hopefully, but they are who they are. And staying true to that can kind of screw up your writing, but then in the end, I think it makes things a lot better because it feels real and you haven't betrayed your characters, you haven't betrayed your story. You are just telling the story the way that it would actually happen rather than the way that you imagined it. It's kind of like writing real life and just watching things happen like you're doing a documentary rather than trying to contrive these characters and stories that, you know, you have a plan, you have to stick to it. I don't think that that makes for all that much fun when you're writing and not that much fun when you're reading either.